If you took a survey, you would probably find that the most popular room in the average home is the kitchen, which is why most people want to have a beautiful kitchen. The most prestigious generally have kitchen counters and often floors made of material like this. This is granite. It is the top of the line for really fine homes. And while many have kitchens as well as bathrooms featuring granite, it is surprising how few have any idea of where it came from or how it started on its journey to their home. The chances are it probably began by attracting the attention of someone like a contractor or a designer in a facility, someone like this. We're here in the warehouse of a company called Stone Tech, which is one of the major providers of fine stone products like marble and granite here in the Dallas area. Their products grace some of the most prestigious homes and office towers in all of Texas. And in our effort to learn about this company, we ended up getting quite an education on where all of this came from and what it went through before it got to your kitchen counter. Our teacher was none other than the president of Stone Tech, Rupi Shaw.
I've lived on sites all my life. Somehow it fascinated me always. And when I was doing my own house about 23 years ago in Dallas, that's when I felt I need to do this. And ever since that, I've enjoyed it. We get the stones direct from the quarries. We fabricate, we install. I knew better that I could do something where people don't have to worry about paying a really lot of money, yet they can have some stone in their houses. This is a natural product. It's a product of God. As I tell my designers, you dream it and I'll do it.
My responsibility is business development and try to get new accounts, new contractors, contact designers, and see if we can get new business with them. I think Stone Tech is a very energetic company. All of us that work here are passionate about what we do, and we strive for perfection. We really do in this company. We strive to please our customers, to do the best we can.
We're here in the warehouse with Rupi, which is filled with all kinds of rock, from marble and granite to sandstone. Give us an education a little bit, if you don't mind, because a lot of people, and I'm one of them, really has no appreciation for where this comes from and what this has been through to end up here.
Well, this is a natural stone, God-made, not man-made. It's millions and millions of years old. And this is a granite, actually. It comes from Brazil, but this one was finished in Italy. It's a part of a mountain, and it's cut into blocks, and they see which are the good blocks and which are the bad blocks. And even the good blocks, really only 65 to 70% of the block is good.
My job is to oversee all the production that goes out, starting from the saw all the way to the finished product. It comes in and there's a guy, Matilde is his name, he brings in the templates, and we take the measurements and take the piece of stone, cut it into the custom size. We run it through a machine that does the special edges. Then from there, it's taken into fabrication, where they do the actual small fabrication like the sink holes, the edges, and then it's taken into polishing, where they do all the polishing of the sinks and all. And that's when it is completed for installation.
This is a true granite, okay? It's one of the hardest stones in the world. This is from India.
Does the rock from different countries have different characteristics about it?
Yes.
In other words, the piece of granite it was granite too.
Yeah,
right?
that's granite too.
But you say this is a lot harder?
Harder, yes. The way it's mixed.
Okay.
Okay, and like the quartz, the feldspar, how they are mixed together, it's different. The Thanksgiving Tower downtown,
yeah,
that's made out of that stone. Okay. Let's face it, when you get up in the morning, the first thing you want to go is to your kitchen to have a cup of coffee, right? You want to look at something beautiful to make your day beautiful. Because if you start having beautiful thoughts, it's like positive thinking. You can do whatever you want if you make your day beautiful. So, to me, the first thing you enter a house is you look at the flooring of the house, the impression that, that really tells you what the owner is like. If you enter a house which is a happy home, it's a happy feeling. You enter a kitchen which is a happy kitchen, it's talking to you, it's inviting you. You go to the bathroom, it should be, you spend a lot of time in the bathroom in the morning, let's face it, doing yourself up. You want to be in a place where you're happy, where it's clean, where it's neat. What better thing to have than stone?
Now, what are we looking at in this piece?
See the shiny little pieces that you see?
They look like silver.
That's feldspar. It's a mineral called feldspar.
Okay, all right.
It's golden Bordeaux.
What makes this different from all the others we're looking at down here? I mean, where did this come from, for example? Do you know?
We bought this out of Italy. I find them very good in their finishing. And the old craftsmanship is still not dead there. Because don't forget, they used this years and years before we started using it here.
If we looked all around at all the different pieces you have here, how many different countries are represented from where this?
Many.
Many countries?
It would be Italy, Saudi Arabia, France, India, Brazil, Africa, Madagascar, Australia.
So this really is the world in here we're looking at, isn't it?
We walked into a meeting one time with a construction company, and he said, okay, I'll give you ladies 10 minutes. You have 10 minutes to make your case to me and prove that that I can consider you as a bidder for this job. This was for one of the big jobs downtown. And he was determined to chase us out of his office crying. He said, here's another set of women coming over here trying to do construction. Well, an hour later, we were still there, still talking to him, and we really impressed him. But we had to really prove ourselves to him that we're better than even men can do the job. But when you know what you're talking about, when he started asking all these technical questions, we just became better and better at our case. So, yeah. Now we walked out with him offering us a standard contract and see if we would be okay with all the contract terms, if we would have a job with them. And ever since now, we're working for them.
They're all cut with diamond blades. These blades are very expensive, and they're always cut underwater because the blade gets very hot. It can burn, actually create a fire. So you have to have something to cool it down. So you have to use cold water. Granite is something that you cannot really join together. It'll always show a line in it, a crack in it. Marble, yes, you can. You can fix it. You see the laser beam that we have over there? That's the beam he has to follow. And he has a cut ticket. He has to make sure the way the veins flow, that it matches. It flows into the other. You just can't cut the stone from anywhere.
We put out like maybe 4 to 5 kitchens in a week, and we do a lot of commercial jobs. So in between that, we're doing commercial and residential homes. They can use it in fireplaces, tub decks, for walls. They do wall cladding inside the building and outside the building. So just about anywhere. They use it for statue bases, for powder room vanities, chests. If it's for a kitchen, we can turn around and send it the following morning. We can complete it in one day if it's just the kitchen. Now there's also a process where we do lamination when it's a thinner material that we have to glue a piece or epoxy a piece to it. Then it takes 2 days because we have to wait for 1 day for the epoxy to cure, and then we can continue with the process.
They're trying to finish the edge by, after the machine has polished it, we do a little touch-up by the hand machines. So it comes out completely perfect. There should be no problem with it. Computers do it, but sometimes they don't pick up on the finer points. So we like our people to go through that and see what has to be finished by hand. They finish it by hand. For their polishing, they go with me into the training for a long time. It's not months, it's years. After it finishes here, we again check it up, and then it's put on a dolly to be shipped out. There are stones that are the colors, the warm colors of it. And even in cold countries nowadays, they have stone on the flooring because they have heated wires underneath or hot water pipes flowing underneath. So what the stone does is, it takes up the heat very quickly and keeps the room much warmer. It's like a natural way of heating your house, really. And look at all these castles which are years and years old. They're all made out of natural stone. I should say Stone Tech's biggest asset is that people appreciate what we've done.
And there you have it, a look inside the world of fine natural stone products from the experts here at Stone Tech. I'm Doug Llewellyn, reporting from Dallas.
That concludes this edition of Close Up on America's Business. If you'd like more information about any of the companies featured on today's show, please visit our website at closeuptvnews.com. I'm Jim Masters. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.